We're going to use a stack of cards and figure out why the volume of a prism, whether it's a rectangular prism or a triangular prism or even a cylinder, is going to be the area of the base times the height. So if we look at this, I have a stack of cards. They're all the same size. They're just normal cards. They're all the same size. And if I stack them up, they look like a rectangular prism. All right, they might need to be a little straighter, but they look like a rectangular prism. A rectangle here, and it has some height to it. If we think about what we learned about cross sections, we know that if I cut this piece off, it's going to be the same size as this one. If I cut that one off, it's going to be the same size. And I could do this all the way till I get to the bottom of 52 cards. I'm not going to sit here and do this, but all of these cards, if I took them, are all going to have the same exact area. Volume is just how much is going to fit inside of a space. It's how much space this takes up. Well, this card, it's flat. It takes up the area of the card. It takes up its length and its width. But if I add 2, it's going to take up the length and the width times 2. And then the length of the width times 3, times 4, times 5, times 6, times 7, and so on and so forth, all the way till I get to the bottom of my pile. So when we're trying to find the volume of a prism, think of it as 1 slice, 2 slice, 3 slice. That it's the area, one little slice at a time, over and over and over again, depending on the dimensions that you are given. So the prism formula for volume is the area of the base, the rectangle in this particular problem, times the height. Here, we could count that we could measure in like the number of cards. We could measure in teeny, 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 tiny height that each card individually has. And we would be able to find the volume of a rectangular prism of this size. So it is length times width times the height. Or in general terms for all prisms, whether they are triangular prisms, that they are rectangular prisms, they are cubes, or they are cylinders, you take the area of the base and you multiply it by its height. Because again, each one of these is going to have the same exact area.